Hello everybody, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm just going to be doing a little bit of potting out some of my other veg what I've got potted out, and I'm going to just do a general clean up and tidy up of the garden. So I'm just going to show you what I'm going to be doing today. I've got a bag of compost, and it's got some manure in there, and I've got these chards what I need to pot out. So that's what I'm going to be putting these chards in here. I was meant to give these to someone, but I can't be waiting on people all day, so I've got to just plant them out myself. Sorry about the noise in the background. I've got a school adjoining to me, so the children are out playing. Right, so I'm going to put these chards in. I've got some other chards which are coming along nicely, and I've been saying on the other videos, been having a problem with a cat that keeps coming and just digging up, and sometimes he messes up in different places. So I've got the scaredy cat plants, but I don't know if I can divide them up a bit, because it's really getting a bit annoying now. Every time you come out, you've got to see what damage he's caused. Got the scaredy cat plant here, but I'm not sure. You see it's growing up the way they've grown this. I'm not sure if you can take off one of these nodules if it'll root. It's got a nodule there on each stem. I'm wondering if I could take one off and root it, because I want to stick one in this pot. I came and dug up this pot this morning, so I don't know if I can put one into. I put the banana skins, and I've got some lemons of flora that I'm going to spray the sides of the bucket with. So hopefully that might deter, but it just seems to be getting on my nerves now. Every time you come out, you've got to be looking to see where he's messed up or things. So you might think this is a bit of too many in one bag, but this is how I plant my one for space. As they come up, then I just use what's the leaves what I want to use, and then take it from there. As you can see from this one what I've got here, they've grown up nicely. Chard are on the other side, and they'll all come up together, so that's how I want to see them come up. So I'm just planting them here. And this is a rainbow chard. You can see the different colour in the roots. Let's put this one here. push this one back. So that's some chard. I've got some banana peel. I'm just going to put that as another deterrent. So, a bit more. What that is, it's like a caterpillar already. So that's the first task what I've got to do. So what I was thinking of doing as well, this thing smells, so I'm thinking if I can get a thin I've got a bit here. I can see like a little bit of root system on it. There. Don't know if you can see that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stick this in there. Water that in and then see what happens. If it takes up root, then I'll take it out later on and put it somewhere else. So that's one of the things what I came out to do. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, my next plants what I'm going to be planting out, I've got some replacement lettuces. These are Lola Rossos. Couldn't find any other ones anywhere else, so I'll have to make do with these ones. And I've got one green one and another few what's just starting to come up a bit. You know, this was one of the ones what was dug up by the cat as well. So I'll put some banana skins and all that, and I've coated the sides with some citrus peels which are liquidized, and I've pasted it on all the pots and everything. So I'm going to put this one in. They might look like they're together, but I'm just not going to separate them. Any time when I separate anything, they always go wrong. So these are hard to come out of this pot. I'm just trying to get them out of the pot or out of this. They seem like they want to separate, so I might end up doing that. They want to separate a bit, so I'm just going to let them separate. If they want to separate, just put them in. So this dirt is a mixture of compost and cow manure, or farmyard manure. So I've got a mixture of both in there, so they're just good to go really. So hopefully these ones will survive a bit better. I've also put some seeds in there, which are these little ones what's coming through, just in case.
seeds haven't reached, I'm just putting them in there.
I'll just do this and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, so I've just still got a few more to put in.
A little tiny one, so I don't know if that's going to survive. Hopefully it does.
So even if you've got a little
Small balcony or anything like that, you can still put in lettuce. They're usually a hardy crop for me, but I don't know what's wrong this year. Down to the last one. Put one up the back here. So
I've just spaced them out because I might have some other ones coming up, which is a salad mix. So this is the last one, which is a little tiny one.
So I'm just going to put in here. Hopefully he'll come up.
Right, so that's the lettuces.
Got a little dirt what's in here, so I can just empty that in there. And I use this.
And I've got some pots. Don't know if you can see them, which have got all these little
Weeds coming up, so I'm just going to pull these out. Careful not to pull out any of my bulbs. I haven't seen many come through this year. Don't know if I need to replace them or if they're just dormant for some reason.
So I'm just going to weed this up, then I'll be back with you in a bit. Right, so as I showed you in the last video, my corns weren't doing so well, and I've got some spare ones what are got the root system on it, just so that this is how you should be getting the corn, but they bunch them up, so that's why you have all this problem with them.
So I'm going to just replace these ones.
You can see you just got a nice root system, you don't have to disturb anything.
I'm just looking at to see what's happening with these corns. I'm not sure if them ones at the back will come back up to anything, so if anything I can always, like they're not doing anything, they're just dormant. I'm just going to put these new ones in and hopefully I don't have to replace them again.
These ones have just got one on them, so hopefully they should be alright.
See, they're totally dead, nothing there, no root or anything. one gone as well. You can see they're just totally no root or nothing to them. Like the root, like when you plant them, the root just dies.
So these ones what's got two in them, I'm just going to have to plant them like that.
And then see what happens if one comes through stronger than the other, then I'll have to just pluck them out, or I might have to just let them grow together just to get something.
Which is a pity that I have to do this over, but if it has to be done, then you know you have to do it.
So this one's dead. So that one's got two on there as well, so I'll be back with you in a minute.
Right, so I've put in some replacements now. As you can see, some of them I've got two next together because I don't want to disturb the roots too much. So I don't want to be sourcing any more again, which I seem to keep doing this year. So hopefully that should be alright for now. So we've got the corns in, so that's another task out of the way. So we've got some little bits and pieces to do. I'm wondering really if I need to pick off these outer leaves on these French beans, or should I just leave them to let them run, because the middle runners are starting to come up now. I might lose some of them, but that don't really matter. I always get a few out of them. So these are the climbing ones. I usually plant some dwarf ones as well, which I haven't done this year. And as you can see, my courgettes are coming along, they're nicely flowering. So I don't know if I can get the camera closer up. Get my cameraman in. So they're nicely coming on now. My sweet potatoes are coming on nicely. I've still got a load more inside, which I don't know what to do with. I've advertised them for people to come and pick them up, and I haven't had anyone to pick. I've had a few people come and pick them up, but these two sweet potatoes seem to want to just produce this year. And reading up on them, someone said to me they can give up to over 100 and odd slips, which it seems like that's what's going to happen to this lot. So I don't know when this video is going to be aired. It might be a while, because I've got the other videos coming out before. So I might put out a thing for slips. I don't know if it will be too late. It might be too late to plant them out, but I've got quite a few dozen. So that's how my garden's coming on for now. As you can see, everything's in pots and containers, and just this bit what's just dug up and planted, a bit what I can just about manage with my back. So I've got one more thing inside, which I'm just going to get, and then I'll be back with you in a sec. Right, so in my kitchen I've got one onion what I found what's starting to send out sprouts, you can see. So I'm going to put it in this tub with my other onions. I'm just going to
Can find a bit of space when nothing's coming through. So I can see my other onions are down there. I don't know if I planted them too deep. Maybe I did, I'm not sure. I think that's a garlic. It's not doing anything, so I just push that to one side. And I'm going to put this onion down in there and then see what happens with that. If anything, if it shoots off on it or anything, then I'll just use the tops for cooking as spring onions. So that pot's coming along nicely, and I'm thinking, as you can see, I've got no more space. I've got this area here where I planted my potatoes last time, but they didn't do so well, so that's why I've got my potatoes in different places this year, because I said if they don't produce anything this year, then that's going to be the last, and then I will have pots to do and try some other crops in. So that's that for now. I've got another bucket there what I might empty out, that bucket there, and I might do another sweet potato bucket, so that in one of the black buckets, the potato buckets, and see what happens. I can put more tubs, pots in the garden, but I don't want to put too many in, because you know, some summer days you want to come out, sit down, light up the barbecue, do a little bit of watering or weeding or so while the barbecue's going. So that's why I don't want to put, I could use this area here and put a few pots up here, but I don't know if sometimes we need access to here, and if I put a sweet potato here, it's going to run in all that area, and these ones are going to come over, which I usually, when they come over, I just spiral them round, so they can try and contain them so they don't spread over that side. So that's my garden for now. So I hope you all enjoyed this one. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment in the comment section. If you've got any tips on how to stop the cats coming in, I've got the scaredy cat plants already, and I've got some lemon spray, like the flora, but I'm going to spray the sides of these pots within a minute. So if you've got any other tips, please leave them in the comment section. I really want to get rid of this cat before he starts digging up and messing up my garden even more. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one, and happy gardening to you all.